Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill, Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Looking now at some numbers for Malik Monk.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Achua is out there with Demonis Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Barlow in at the 4. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Here's Edgecombe. George's shot is off. Maxey against Westbrook. Pass to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Levine.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shot by Levine, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Maxey passes to Embiid. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Pass to Sabonis. And here is DeRozan. And George with some nice D. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. Westbrook outside. Back to DeRozan. Over George. Baseline jumper right on the money.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Barlow. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Launches a 3. George, that one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's a 5-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach Joe, adding we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
So it's Sacramento now, and this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Levine, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Levine, and connects on the 9-footer.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. Levine did.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Edgecombe. No points yet. To the paint. Not going to go that time. Achua with some nice D. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on George. Here's DeRozan. Up and in on the layup. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night.
That's just great ball control from DeRozan on his way to the basket.
Now Maxey. George for 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
DeRozan outside. And he lobs it up. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. The Sixers lead by 3. Outside Maxey. This one for 3. And George gets it to go on the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists tonight. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. Taking a look at the 76ers. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Achua finds Levine. Shot clock at 2. And Levine, throw it down.
Okay, Zach Levine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They lead by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Now here's DeRozan. 16-point game against Detroit. DeRozan double teamed. For three, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 6.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
He is really scuffling in this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
George, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Maxey outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, BA, and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Bona comes in for Joel Embiid, and Watford subbed in for Paul George. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. Schroeder comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Just 5 on the clock. Achua for 3. Second shot opportunity. And it's Monk missing. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Grimes. Back to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 10.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Outside Achua. Back to Schroeder. DeRozan against Oubre. DeRozan passes to Achua. And another miss by Sacramento. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys?
It's all about health. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside Schroeder. Achua with a screen. Back to Sabonis. Shot to stop the run. And Sabonis slams it in.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Bona. And he buries his first look.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Sabonis. Now Monk. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Shoots from the right block. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by DeRozan.
Well, with his ability to carve out space, Sabonis is one of the best paint scorers in the game. This team should look to set him up.
Maxey against Schroeder. Pass to Bona. Back to Maxey. The deep three. Achua with a rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Achua. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered by Oubre. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Sacramento also making some changes. Saric comes in for Achua. And it's Levine in for DeMar DeRozan. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside McCain. Pass to Bona. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Grimes. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Kings trail by 8. Schroeder passes to Levine. And here's charge. Sabonis in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The Kings shooting about 43% since tip-off. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Pass to Monk. He takes it in. There's the steal. McCain with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And the bucket is good. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Sabonis has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. To the wing, right side. McCain against Schroeder. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's gotten his second bucket.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Levine against Edwards. Levine, that was good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the basket is good. McCain's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Taking a look at the Kings, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Zach Levine, and it's Clifford in at the power forward position. And here's Schroeder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's McCain, following the score by Sacramento. Offline with a three.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Up top, Monk, covered by Grimes. Outside Monk, to the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Mostly a scorer early in his career, Monk does a great job now of keeping others involved.
Embiid, a screen on Schroeder. McCain drives in, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Clifford. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Clifford. Monk for three. Pure from three-point range. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Grimes. Here's the three. Yes, and it It's Embiid picking up the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Monk. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Levine can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 10. And Edwards, here we go. Here's Oubre. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
For Schroeder. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at Sacramento. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Right now, for Sacramento, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Outside for Levine. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Oubre. Again, the Sixers score.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
McCain against Westbrook. Here's Levine. And another miss by Sacramento.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. 5th best, the 76ers.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Changes for Philadelphia. Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Maxey in for McCain. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Oubre nails them both. Kings trail by 16. Westbrook outside. Back to Levine to halt the run. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you do.
I totally agree.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Clifford. Now Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. And it's Monk with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 17. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Oubre. 4-3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Kings trail by 20. Outside Monk. Back to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Here's Sabonis. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Screen by Embiid. And here's Maxey outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Clifford. Monk for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Monk's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
What a response by Monk, answering the 3 on the other end with one of his own.
To the right side. Embiid finds Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Kings trail by 20. Westbrook outside. Sabonis with a screen on Walker. And Sabonis slams it in.
We have seen him have monster games before. Sabonis is all over the stat sheet right now.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. To the middle. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 8.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so here's Sacramento. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Clifford. Three-pointer, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Guys, back to you.
He's played great
Let's
for
go.
him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Edgecombe comes in for Grimes. The Kings have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Westbrook outside. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Schroeder. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Maxey. Fires for 3. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Westbrook with it. Ellis outside. Pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Maxey. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Sixers lead by 23. It's George with the drive. And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
Here's Schroeder, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Walker. DeRozan outside. 5 on the clock. Westbrook outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
For Sacramento, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Schroeder passes to Ellis. Soft touch off the glass. Ellis has got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. DeRozan's got 8.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Outside Walker. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Schroeder. Shoots over Walker. And it's DeRozan missing. And Maxey, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 25 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Sacramento has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Sabonis. Ellis right side. Clock at 6. And here's Schroeder outside. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. And Tyrese Maxey with a 3. And he's got 28 now.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
1:33 left in the first half of this one. Sabonis outside. Pass to Schroeder. Takes a three. Another three for Sacramento.
Well, this is just how competitive Schroeder is. You hit a three on his team, he's coming for revenge.
Now here's Walker. 9 points for him in his last game. George for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
To the left wing. Schroeder passes to Westbrook. To the inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in for Walker. Sacramento also making some changes. Achua's checked in for Ellis. And it's Levine in for Schroeder. Well, Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And BA, he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
This Kings squad is struggling. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Levine. And that one good. Levine's got 12 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Edgecombe. 9 points for him in his last game. Buries it down low. Edgecombe's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Sacramento Kings.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
And taking a look at the Kings, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback check is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George, and it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And here are the Sixers now. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Pass to Edgecombe. George for 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
DeRozan outside. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Well, DeRozan's a threat from anywhere on the floor, attacking the basket or knocking down the 3.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Embiid drawing the double team. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you love to have a shooter like Levine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Levine.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Philadelphia now. They have a 19-point lead. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Maxey. Achua with some nice D.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Westbrook. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Embiid from outside. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
DeRozan against George. From 8 feet. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey with a screen on Levine. Back to Maxey. It's up a 3. Counted from distance. Maxey's got 33 points.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Outside Achua. For 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. George has got 14 points.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Here's Westbrook. He's off on that The Sixers lead by 22. Outside Maxey. Pass to George. There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build the lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Timeout called, the Kings. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
76ers ENT.
Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Second, the 76ers.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Westbrook outside. Pass to Achua. They need this. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Wizards, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. There's the three. And Philadelphia hits again for Pete.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
To the left side wing. Achua finds Westbrook. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The Kings have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Edgecombe. For three, George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so here's Sacramento. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. Grimes with a defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
They get it back.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Outside Achua. The three. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Grimes. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Sabonis. The three from Edgecombe. For three, George. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Kicks it to DeRozan. And here's Sabonis outside. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
The 3-ball is a shot Sabonis continues to work on. Now it's becoming more consistent.
Back to Embiid. The 3 from Edgecombe. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Edgecombe. George outside. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now Westbrook. 12 points for him. Now here's DeRozan. There's the drive and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, yeah, don't let his age fool you. DeRozan is still an explosive athlete.
The Sixers lead by 23. George left side. Outside Maxey. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And that's now 35 points for Tyrese Maxey. Sacramento has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. DeRozan looks it over. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. DeRozan's got 17 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to George. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Sabonis. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists now in the game. The Kings have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Outside Levine. Back to Westbrook. DeRozan up top, covered by Grimes. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And there's the screen from outside the arc. Hauled in by the Kings.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Sabonis, left side. Pass to Achua. Here's Levine. 5 to shoot. From the wing. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's George. Oh, the teardrop falls in. George has got 16 in the second half.
A great touch from PG-13. That's just pro right there.
And so here's Sacramento. Outside Achua. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, you can get a lot of mileage putting Sabonis in the two-man game.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. teams making substitutions here. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Pass to George. Philadelphia with another miss. Sacramento has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Greg.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Here's Bona. Pass to George. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long King. George has got 30.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Schroeder finds Monk. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Bona with a rebound. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Now McCain. "35 seconds left in the third, and he gets the bucket."
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So it's Sacramento now. And here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. There's a screen. The three from DeRozan. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 22.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
George against DeRozan. The three is up. No good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Kings, Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Keon Ellis. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Clifford in at the power forward position. Outside Oubre. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Westbrook with it. Ellis on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Oubre. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Westbrook. coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, BA, and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people.
A nice shot by McCain.
Look at Embiid being selfless, dishing it outside instead of forcing it on his own.
And Sacramento's shooting is around 55% so far. Ellis outside. Throws it up high. It's stolen by McCain. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Now here's Oubre, guarded closely. Outside McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Clifford from the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 assists tonight.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now Oubre, now Embiid. He's guarded by Sabonis. Puts up a 3. And McCain with the 3. McCain's got 6 in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Picked by Sabonis. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Well, Sabonis has a nice shot from that mid-range area. I think that's a sweet spot for him.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you gotta take that into account.
Maxey's checked in for the Sixers. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Pass to Sabonis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. to Westbrook. Shoots over Maxey, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Embiid, and Jared McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Over to the left wing. Edwards, a pass to Oubre. From downtown, Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Westbrook. The fader, and it's good for 2. Westbrook's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
It's McCain on the wing. Outside Edwards, takes a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Sabonis. Ellis on the wing. The 3-ball. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Well, that's a tough play to defend. Ellis with that high, quick release.
Oubre, a screen on Westbrook. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kept alive. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 24.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Driving to the basket, and that one's good. Bona.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The Kings have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Achua. Back to Westbrook. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
The Sixers lead by 22. Outside McCain, 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Ellis on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Now here's Ellis. He's guarded closely. Westbrook outside. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. The shot misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Westbrook against McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Inside. Tipped. Now here's Grimes. Monk covers. And they pick up 2.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond comes in for Bona. And Watford subbed in for Edwards. Sacramento also making some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Ellis. And it's Zach LaVine in for Monk. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Drummond to screen on Westbrook. Pass to Drummond. Watford outside. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And that one's good.
That's such a tough finish. LaVine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Now McCain. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Here's LaVine for 3. And McCain pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
DeRozan outside. Offline with a baseline jumper. The 76ers have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Outside Grimes. Pass to McCain. Drummond to screen on Achua. Here's the 3. Back to Grimes. Fires from deep. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. LaVine against Oubre. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Gordon, he's checked in for Watford. And the 76ers shooting 41% here in the fourth. Drummond with the screen. Outside Oubre. Gordon outside. Pass to Drummond. Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
Well, so many times in his career, Andre Drummond has beaten good defense down low.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Gordon.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Gordon. He's off on the second, and we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, even for a sniper like Lowry, this is a long shot. Many guys wouldn't even attempt it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player.
Shooting 2.
Just a very impressive win.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Watford's checked in, so hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
And the jam by Drummond.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook outside. Sacramento passing it around. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Drummond.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. McCain against Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
30 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Drummond. Back to Grimes. Watford outside. Achua with a steal. Here's Westbrook. And another miss by Sacramento. And here's McCain. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
We can't wait to see you
PG,
again.
congratulations on the victory. How important was it for you to kick off this homestand with the win?
It was really important. It was really important for us to come back home and show out, play in front of our fans. We had a good night. I think everything was clicking offensively. There's still some things to work on defensively. We scored a lot, but we gave up a lot of points, so we got to clean that up.
Good luck the rest of the homestand.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.